We meet three single women with seasonal dating disorder who want to find partners, but only for winter. The clocks have gone back, which means one thing for some singletons: find a partner, and fast. Winter without a partner is unthinkable for many, so they seek to be cuffed by a relationship for stability and comfort. These sufferers of seasonal dating disorder, SDD, do not dream of long-term love, they just want someone to cuddle up to now the cold nights are starting to draw in. Come spring, though, the romance will be dead in the water, just in time for a summer of single fun. Jenny Francis speaks to three women who admit they have SDD and are gearing up for a winter of love. I've only been single for one Christmas since I was about 16. Recruitment consultant Samantha Moore, 24, has seasonally dated for the past 8 years. Sam, from Cheshunt, Herts, is currently looking for her winter boyfriend and claims she always tells them she is only serious in winter. She says, "Every autumn, I start looking for a new boyfriend. No one wants to be on their own during winter, it's depressing. I'm quite honest with potential boyfriends and always say I'm looking for something relatively serious for winter, but not so much for summer. I split up with my ex in March because I enjoy having the summer free to do whatever I want. The hot weather, carefree attitude and drinking don't make for a good time to be coupled up. This summer I went to India and Sri Lanka and spent most weekends drinking with friends, going out and letting my hair down. In hotter weather I go out drinking with work colleagues until 4 a.m. most Friday nights, but as soon as autumn starts, no one does that. Everyone goes straight home after work. It's really boring. It's starting to get cold now, so my non-single friends are staying in with their partners more. It's nice to have someone who is up for cozy nights in together. I hate not having a boyfriend around the dinner table on Christmas Day or for Christmas meetups with family and friends. When I split up with boys just before summer, I always give the same reason: I'm really sorry, I'm just too busy. I don't have time to prioritize a boyfriend. Once, it didn't go down well. He didn't want to take no for an answer. In the end my mom had to speak to him and ask him to stop calling me. There's only been one Christmas since I was 16 that I've spent alone. I'd never keep a boyfriend for summer, even if I was really into him, as it would ruin my favorite time of year. I'm going to Vegas next year and I definitely want to be single for that. Spending all day in bed is time wasted during the summer. Customer service administrator Tian Ryan says she could not get through the dark months without a partner. The 25-year-old from Northampton searches for a boyfriend every autumn, only to ditch them in the spring for fun with the girls. She says, "I love the summer, and it just wouldn't be the same if I wasn't single. I like being able to do whatever I want and be spontaneous when things suddenly crop up. Lads hold me back. In autumn, the long nights drinking cocktails stop, and I get this really romantic idea of hot chocolate and fireworks with a man. I make an effort to find a boyfriend for cozy nights in, whereas in the summer I just don't care. During the winter I like slowing down and spending time at home. The whole season feels very romantic to me. It's nice to be snuggled up with a guy and to have someone to spend the lead up to Christmas with for presents and nights in the pub. I don't mind spending all day in bed together in the winter, but during the summer, I'd be annoyed. It would be time wasted. Every year, I ramp up my activity on dating apps from the end of September. I dated someone for the whole of last winter. We had a really good time together for 6 months and saw each other every weekend. I even spent New Year's Eve with him. You need to have someone to kiss at midnight. I split up with him in March when all my friends started going out more. I told him I needed more me time in the summer and wanted to be selfish. He didn't go mad at me, he just styled it out. I feel like summer is the time to stay out late and do what I want without having to worry about answering to a boyfriend. I hope my current boyfriend will last past the winter." Healthcare assistant Laura Ecclestone has a new boyfriend for the colder months. The 29-year-old from Bridgewater, Somerset, is seeing Greg Hicks, 31, who also works in healthcare, and hopes her days of serial dating could now be over. Laura says, I split up with my ex-boyfriend in March last year and was single all summer. I always split up with boyfriends just as the summer begins, but it took me a while to